Right before Prince Harry and Meghan Markle seemingly threw the entire royal family under the bus in their SEISMIC interview with Oprah Winfrey last year, there were reports that suggested Buckingham Palace was looking into bullying allegations that were made by staff members against the Duchess of Sussex. Things were so bad that Meghan allegedly drove some staff members to quit their jobs and undermined the confidence of a third staff member, per the Times of London. However, one royal author by the name of Christopher Anderson, who wrote the book, Brothers and Wives, Inside the Private Lives of William, Kate, Harry, and Meghan, believes that Meghan's very American approach to how she wanted to get the work done behind closed doors might have led the staff members to feel as though they were being bullied. Particularly within the royal household, they're very indirect in the way they do things. The kind of plain-spoken, upfront personality, distinctly American approach that Meghan has to getting things done just rubs them the wrong way, Anderson said in an interview with Insider. But now that Meghan has won her lawsuit against the Associated Newspapers after they published a private letter that she wrote to her father, Thomas Markle, Sr., she plans on using her settlement money for a cause that she feels very strongly about. According to Bloomberg, Meghan Markle plans on taking the money that she won in her tabloid lawsuit to an anti-bullying charity. This makes sense seeing how the Duchess of Sussex has long been an anti-bullying advocate, as she has often felt targets herself, especially by the tabloid media. After it was announced that she won her legal battle against the Associated Newspapers, Meghan even said in her statement that her win was a victory not just for me, but for anyone who has ever felt scared to stand up for what's right, while also adding that what matters most is that we are now collectively brave enough to reshape a tabloid industry that conditions people to be cruel, and profits from the lies and pain that they create, per NPR. Besides, Amanda Platell hit back at Meghan's lawyer's argument about bullying on BBC podcast. Meghan Markle's lawyer says that bullying is a word casually bandied around to discredit working women. How opportune, considering that her client stands accused of having mistreated palace staff. Ms Afia argued that bullying is used very freely and it's a very, very damaging term, particularly for career women. She was being interviewed for a podcast and compared royal aides to children for complaining that Meghan was guilty of emotional cruelty and manipulation when she was their boss before moving to California. Meghan strongly denies the accusations. On behalf of all career women, I say to Ms Afia, do not patronize us. To equate, as she does, women's mistreatment in the workplace with her 7-year-old daughter accusing her of bullying for being told to brush her teeth is contemptible. Such twisted thinking is another example of today's suffocatingly pernicious victim culture, of which Harry and his wife became the primetime cheerleaders after their whinge fest with Oprah Winfrey. Ms Afia, described on her firm's website as an award-winning privacy and reputation lawyer who represents many of the world's most successful people, may not have noticed, but we career women don't need expensive lawyers to plead our case. Our work defines us. Unlike Meghan, who was a TV soap actress before marrying into the royal family, I have worked for 3 decades as a career woman and been boss to hundreds of staff. I have only ever made one employee cry. That was Alistair Campbell, whom I had to sack from the Daily Mirror. And he didn't exactly shrink into obscurity, becoming Prime Minister Blair's puppet master. However, Meghan's lawyer tries to turn the argument into one about career women. The Duchess of Sussex remains accused of personally humiliating former palace staff, driving 2 assistants out of the royal household and undermining the confidence of another aide. Jason Knauf, Kensington Palace's communications secretary at the time, submitted a formal complaint expressing his concerns, describing Meghan's treatment of an employee as totally unacceptable. Bullying is not, as Ms Afia claims, a word over casually used to harm career women. According to the dictionary, it means treating in an overbearing manner, to intimidate. It's word to describe people of either sex who really are bullies.